with a live look over Phoenix, where the heat is up. It's going to be well over 100 degrees this weekend. Taking a look right now at the city of Phoenix, and get this, they're closing the popular Camelback Mountain hiking trail, and dozens of other cities are doing similar things like that to keep people safe. It's just so hot now during the day. This is one of the earliest days on record, for context here, that a trail like that has been closed right now.
It's too hot. I'm hoping that it cools off, and this summer, this isn't a sign of what the summer is going to bring us.
We want people to come out and enjoy our preserves, but we also want them to be able to return.
Well, you can see by that newscast why I took a couple days off. So here we are, it's night. I'm not gonna really hike very far, so I'm gonna combine this day with tomorrow. I'm just hiking to a camping spot, but I'm right here where I got dropped off. My wife's about to leave here, and we have 3.5 miles to get to a pretty decent campsite. And again, I'm gonna combine the two, today and tomorrow, into one. So we'll see you down the trail. So far, it's just been a road walk on Old Tiger Mine Road. I think the trail breaks off of the road about another 3/4 of a mile. Okay, so we're joining the Arizona Trail now after the road walk. The race is still going on here as far as the tags. It's a nice time of night to hike. It's about 5:30, a little breeze, high clouds. We're up higher, so it's like 88. I'll take that. Won't be the same tomorrow, but so we've done our short little hike to find a camping spot. We found a decent one right off the trail. There's even a little fire ring there. Somebody had a fire, so we know they were camping here. Got to smooth it out a little bit, but I think this will do. Great views up here. Really great sunset. I'll take a picture of it for you guys. So this doesn't really count as a hiking day. I mean, I'm going to combine it today and tomorrow. I wanted to get a little bit ahead of the game for tomorrow, just to get ahead of the heat. And I have 17 miles tomorrow. So anyway, guys, have a good night. Good morning. We are at the top of the hill here. It was a little windy last night. It wasn't too bad, but I put a bunch of rocks around the tent and stuff. And got up at 5:30 and it's 6:17. So I'm getting quicker with breaking everything down, and I'm going to be on a trail here shortly. I've packed out a couple things for breakfast, so I don't even have to fire up any stoves or anything. So we'll see you on a trail here. We got 17.7 to go today. It's going to be really hot. 8.5 is the first water. So we're going to cruise. It's not super up and downish. So it's a little bit, but not anything crazy. So we'll see you down the trail. I haven't seen one of you guys in a few days. I'm just passing through. You have a good day. You're out here all by yourself? I don't see anybody. Not sure if anybody's ever watched Waldo's videos, a guy from England who's hiked a lot of these trails out here. It's really the best video that I think on the internet, but Goob's another one that's pretty good. But Waldo's expression is, on a day like this, it's like, when the trail's like this, he's like, this is easy peasy with this funny like laugh. He's a good guy. I haven't seen any of his videos for a couple of years now, but he's awesome, man. He's a stud. He does 30-mile days and all this stuff. Lightweight, ultra light guy. Cowboy camps. Got a tarp if it rains. I don't know if I'd be cowboy camping around here though, with snakes and stuff. I don't know. I don't mind cowboy camping because it's nice. You can break away quickly in the morning, but I don't know if I'm doing that with at least at the lower elevations, the snakes. But get a chance to check Waldo out. He's pretty awesome. He's done the CDT on video and the Arizona Trail, and I think a couple more. And Goob's another one, really very good, retired military guy. He even walked all the way from Japan, the whole length of Japan's island. All those cholla. I don't think I've ever seen that many cholla all together like that. A whole hill of them. You know, the killer out here is the trees are too small for shade. It's hard to get any kind of shade. In the mountains you get the bigger trees, so you do get some more shade. These shades you have to crouch down if you were going to use it, you know, try to use it, but that is what it is. Getting further away from Lemon. You get a good shot of the double hill there. That's what we did. We came down, you can see the peak again in front there, down and back up again. That was a killer. These cholla, like I said, it's like amazing how much of them. I've never seen this many in a small amount of area. We're almost a halfway point. I'm going to take a break there. Got a second breakfast to munch on. And there's supposedly water at Mountain View tank. Get some more water. So far, I'm not complaining as far as the heat. It's still early, 9:30, but we're still around 4,000 foot elevation, so that helps quite a bit. So we'll be dropping down here the next day and a half. I think that's Mammoth down there. The town, it's an old mining town. It's kind of a dead town now because the mine closed up there, but pretty sure that's Mammoth, just based on my living here and driving up to Kearney and that kind of stuff. I actually found, after saying there was no trees, gotta show you this. I found a big enough tree, believe it or not, the first one in 8 miles, that actually does have a little bit of shade. Shade is at a premium right now, but we got a little bit more climb to go, and then it's down to the water, a mile or so down to the water. So we'll keep you posted. Probably take a break at the water. I'm just taking one here a little bit just because of the shade. You see the tank down there. We're almost there. That's our water source. Got done our lunch break there at the Mountain View tank. Really clogged the filter up. Every liter I had to backwash it. There was another hiker there too from the Bay Area. I only have 4 miles into camp, so I'm calling it early today. It's hot. Call me wimpy, but I'm smart at the same time. Just under 18 miles will be a pretty good day. Not perfect, but I'll take it. Check that saguaro out. That puppy is probably as old as our country. George Washington was around. Right in the Declaration of Independence when this thing was first born. Isn't that hard to believe? Crazy. A little bit of a breeze here. It's hot. I know you're going to keep hearing me say that, but it is what it is. So I'm staying hydrated. I'm carrying a gallon of water too. Not a full gallon, but just as a backup. So I got 4.5 liters that I normally carry, and then I just filled this gallon all the way up and drank half of it, and I'm carrying the other half. It works good to wet my towel for my head rather than having to take the pack off and everything. So we're doing pretty good today. Closing in on that beehive water source, beehive well, and that's where we're going to camp around here somewhere. Breeze is saving us a little bit today. Still hot, but the breeze really helps because you're sweating a little bit and it cools you down. Another giant saguaro. Look at that. That's a twin there. A beehive well, home for the night. I'm just not even barely 4 o'clock. Just gotta find some shade here. Be camping with the cows down here, but I don't care. Looks like they're penned up here. Find a camping spot, plenty of them around here. Nice and flat area. Because we gotta climb in the morning, so I don't want to do that now. We'll see what we got here. I'll check back later here. Check this place out here, beehive. Awesome. Great spot here. Far enough away from that cholla there. Amongst the cows. I asked if I could stay just one night. I don't think they're real happy, but got another camper over here too that Jason, the guy I was hiking with today from the Bay Area. So pretty good day, all things considered, as hot as it was. It got to 100. Done hiking at 4 o'clock is my goal in this heat. So tomorrow's a 20 dayer, but the terrain's not too bad again, so should be doable. And then we'll just have a 14 mile into Kearney. And I want to explain my strategy a little bit. I'm really taking this hike slowly. I'm going to be taking a day off every town that I get to, just because I want to experience all the towns. I've been to most of them before, but not as a through hiker, so I want to take a day in Kearney and Superior and Payson, Lake Roosevelt, Pine, Mormon Lake, Flagstaff. I'm actually going to take 2 days of flag because when I get to the Grand Canyon, the post office, I would have gotten there on Saturday, and they're closed Saturday and Sunday. So I'm going to take 2 days in flag and then a day at the Grand Canyon before I go down into there, and we'll see if we can go up to the North Rim or not. We're not sure if we're going to be able to do that. Anyway, just going to probably finish up the early May, so I'm not trying to rush through this thing. 8 to 9 weeks, I'm very happy with that. I'll take it all day. So I just want to explain how I was going to approach this, and I have no problem taking days off, and my wife will come up to Superior and Payson and Jacob Lake when I get on the other side of the Grand Canyon, take a day there, and then finish up like May 5th. So around May 5th is the target date. Have a good night. We will see you in the morning.